Good day. We are going to just fill out our learner formative assessment. So if you have a look here, this is the paper you're looking for, learner formative assessment. Right, so what you're going to do for me is you're going to put your full name in there, then your ID number, and the date of the course is the day that you received the material up until the day that you come and deliver the material to me. So what I'd like you to do is just put today's date in there. Then I want you to just put your little signature there. Turn over. What we do here is we just, you can have a read through everything, but all I really want is for you to put your signature there. This is just telling us what we are going to study. Same thing here. Your assessment criteria plus the specific outcomes to complete this course. So you can read through all of this. It is in your manual as well. Just put your signature there and then turn over. Sorry about that. Then we turn over. On this page, same story, just the continuation of what we are going to be learning and what we have to know before the end of this course. And just put your signature there. Let's turn over to page 5. Signature at the bottom again for me. And then we move on. On page 6, please, if you wouldn't mind, just reading through this. This is who we are. This is who you are. Code of conduct, but it's online, so that's fine. Full name, venue, you can just write Nelspruit or White River or wherever you are. The date of the course is from the date you receive the paper, and then your assessor, you can write Sarah, and that's all you need to write. Then you're going to just initial for me there, and then we turn over. All right, now this is your homework. What I want you to do is I want you to please fill out all these questions and these answers. Everything needs to be done, all right? Every piece of homework must be done. Sign at the bottom, and then we turn over. Same thing here. Fill out all these questions for me and initial at the bottom. Same here. All these questions and sign at the bottom. If it's not in my PowerPoint slide, you will definitely be able to see it in the textbook. Okay. Same thing here. Sorry about that. Same thing here. Okay. Now on page 11, this is our homework that you have to do over and above this homework booklet. Right, so we're going to read, it's a reflexive assessment. So it's just showing the Department of Labor that you do know what you're talking about. So you'll see there are 3 things that I want you to do. Okay, the first one is to create a procedure for a hazardous event that could happen at your workplace, for example, a fire. You have to describe in full what the hazardous situation is, so details of what can happen. Then design a step-by-step procedure that each employee needs to follow when the situation occurs. And included is to recognize the event. Who do you alert? Who do you call? How do you ensure that every single employee knows the procedure in case of the emergency? So you are basically setting up a policy or a procedure of what happens if there's a fire. So the fire breaks out in the kitchen. What do? Each employee is to, this one is to follow the signs, meet at the assembly point. The firefighters are to grab the fire extinguishers, put out the fire. If it's too big, everybody get out and we call for the firefighters. Whatever, that's just an example. Then number 2, let's change the color of my pen. Number 2, we're looking at completing the WCL2 form for the fire event there. So I'll show you that in a separate video, but you fill out that WCL2 form as if you were reporting the incident and somebody had actually got injured. All right. Then number 3 is to draw a comprehensive evacuation plan for your workplace. You're required to draw your floor plan. I want to see current fire extinguishers, first aid kits, etc. Then I want to see how you can improve to make it more effective. The plan must be in A4. You can handwrite it or draw it or put it on the computer. That's no problem. Then you leave this. This is for me. And then don't forget to sign at the bottom. So 3 pieces of homework, a policy or procedure, filling out the WCL2 form, and a very nice evacuation plan. Let's see what is on the other page here. Come on. All right. Oh, good. Declaration that this is your own work. So you can just read there. Don't worry about pictures. We're not going to take photos. Signed at nail spray to White River on the date you signed, the last day. Your initials and surname, your signature, your ID number. Don't worry about your student number. We'll give you one. Then if you can get someone to put their name, a witness, and their signature to say you did the work, then I will sign there or put my name and my signature. Just make sure you've got your initial there. And that's how you fill out this homework form. Thanks.